another Shroud of the Avatar video. What we've got going on right now is we're skill leveling alchemy. We're at, as you can see, we're at 99 and we're about to pop 100, which means we get a Grandmaster, which is commonly called a GM for alchemy. What that means is you get you get a little yellow sort of button up here. So instead of 7, I'll get 8. I've already got 7 Grandmasters, and it will also mean that other people can see that I've got a Grandmaster, which is, I don't know what, it doesn't actually give you anything different other than going from 99 to 100 and getting more proficiency. At the moment I've got 70.4 alchemy proficiency. I assume I'm going to go to 70.5. So the only actual thing that changes is the 0.1 of an increase. But however, there is a perception from other people that because you've got a Grandmaster button and you're demonstrably I've got a good alchemy skill. So, and the reason why I want this is because I like crafting, I like selling stuff to people, so I take orders from people to make stuff, and if they know I've got a Grandmaster in alchemy, then obviously it's a bit easier for me to get what's it called, masterworking, enchanting. Sorry, masterworking is for blacksmithing and carpentry. Enchantment, which you can see here, is for alchemy. So what I am doing to increase my my skill level is I am making potions. I'll be making a mixture of potions and scrolls, and as you can see over here, I have made quite a few potions. 263 potions of wolf speed, potions of might 239, and then bits of the others. Plus I have 217 teleport scrolls and 107 recall scrolls. So that's I mean, that's not just what's got me to this point, because I've been going, the account's been going since October. So I got to 80 quite quickly, and you do, but then when you get to the latter stages, because it's ever there's a what's it called, it's an ever decreasing or an increasingly harder each time you go up a level to get to the next level. Exponential, yeah, that's the word. There we go. So at the moment I've got 73,000 pooled experience points, which will definitely be enough for I went from I think 90 to 95 using about 400,000. Yeah, so it's rule of thumb, in your 90s it's about 100,000 for every level. There are other places where you can find out the exact number. I haven't been calculating these exactly, but I went out the other day and I just got 500,000 crafting points. Now I'm going to mix and match, mix it up a little here, basically because it's so we've not got enough nightshade. Yes, the wood pulp is the problem. I don't want to go and make wood pulp. That is so boring. Although I have actually bought some scrap. I tell you what, let me just show you how I would make a scroll. So let's go through it. So I'll go over to, this is the milling station, and I've got a basement here, and I've set up. I've only set it up the other day, so it's a bit of a mess. And I need to make some wood pulp from scrap, because that is, oh no, see, this is the problem with crafting, is there are so many elements put together, you always forget something. You have to be really, really organized to be, and what I need is a cubic measure for the milling, so I can't make any wood pulp. So let's forget about that. I think there may be, do we have some wood pulp? Yes, we do have 25. Excuse me. So we can make some. So come on, right. So back to alchemy. We've got 25. Now you notice I've got a number of windows here. Let me explain the windows. I have a couple of bags. One called alchemy, one called magic. The magic bag is the alchemy stuff I use the most. So it's got the essentials, because I found that you get so much stuff. I mean, look at all this stuff, which is kind of the interesting about the game. You get loads of stuff, and you have to work out what it does and which is the best for this, which is the best for that. So we're going to make some teleport scrolls using 10 black pearl, 10 mandrake root, and 5 wood pulp. So we can make 5. No recipe found. Mortar and pestle, so we need to equip ourselves with one. So I go over to my magic bag and equip, and there you go. We get a mortar and pestle. Now I haven't got an artisan or a prosperity mortar and pestle, which is infinite use. So I have to buy one for each time. I worked it out the other day that oh, how much was it? That if to go from 0 to 100 craft level would take you about 65. I think it was 65,000, or maybe it was 45,000. I can't remember. It's either 45,000 or 65,000 gold, in-game gold, to pay for a mortar and pestle, for enough mortar and pestles to get you to 100. And as I'm about to get to 100 in alchemy and carpentry, I felt it was pointless buying a prosperity tool, which is goes for about 69,000 gold, because then I'd probably get my money back in, I don't know. Depends how much stuff you sell, but it was probably 6 months or something ridiculous. I mean, if I was starting the game from fresh, I would have probably got a whole pack of prosperity tools. I've got blacksmithing prosperity, and a few of us skinning, mining, because you know, if you do a lot of mining, that is really useful because it doesn't break. But here I can buy a bunch of mortar and pestles and just have them. Of course, it's a bit of investment, but you know, it's no big deal. So here I'm going to punch 20 in. 20 is the max you can craft. It's only going to do 5 because I've only got 25 wood pulp, which makes 5. So there you go. So this is how crafting works. I've already got the recipe for this. Oh, excuse me. I'm very tired today. I've been out taking the kids to an amusement park. less of that. Now we're crafting. So now you can see it's crafting away, and we can look at the experience pool going down each time it's used. And I did calculate that it was using about well, this is using about 200, 150. So what happens with the pooled experience is the more experience pool you have, the more points it uses, so the more points it applies to your skill. However, when you put on your skill points, it seems, at the same time. So when you skin a wolf, and gives you some experience points in your crafting, if you have 10 points, or if you have 200,000 points, it's the same amount. However, I think it is anyway. I haven't. Again, there's so much going on that a lot of this is it just flies by quickly. But I do know that when I craft now, for instance, when I started out, I had 200,000 experience points. I was getting, let me look at my notes, 648 experience points applied to alchemy, and then when it got down to a lower level, Well, actually, we can do that now. So it was 648. Let's go to wolf speed. I think we have enough. I've just gone out and bought a ton of stuff. Here we go. So wolf speed. So let's do the arithmetic on this. So we've got 71,000. So let's punch that in. 71,606. Yeah. So we do 1. We craft 1, and then we have 71,418. So minus 71,418 equals 188 experience points has been transferred to my skill level, and when it was 200,000 it was 648, which is a big drop. Now this leads to the question of, well, do you get more? Is it better to have more experience points in your pool? And is it just a case of the experience points being applied more quickly, but it's the same number of experience points, or is there an increase? It seems to be, because when you put on the experience points, you're at a fixed rate. When you put in the experience back on, it's at an increased rate. But does the increased rate, which I guess maybe you call that the velocity, it may mean that you actually get more. There is debate on this. Some people say that you get more points. Some people say that you don't. I haven't investigated it that much, mostly because with this game, you don't know if it's going to be changed again. So I'm just going to put some, mix it up a bit. I like doing, let's see how much Mandry, what's it, no, what's it called? Potion of focus lesser potion of focus. I mean, with this game, things change all the time. Well, not all the time. Every update, there is fundamental changes to the way the system works. So it's a bit pointless doing a big analysis of the numbers because they may change again. So my thinking, right, so that's 71, so minus 71, 150, you can follow along with the calculator if you want. That's 268 for, so that actually gives more than the sorry, a bit of an interruption there, but it's gone, so that's good. So that gives 268, whereas the wolf speed gave what was it, about 100 and something. But does that mean that you get more? I don't know. But you know, if you want the debate to happen, put it in the comments and let's hear it. Because yeah, so with Shroud of the Avatar, things are changing still. Balance is being applied. So a lot of things that have worked a certain way are not working anymore, and things are now working in a certain way that is different from the way it was before, because it's updated. Right, let me just pause a minute. Okay, I'm back. This is the problem of recording whilst family around. They love to get in on the action, and actually my kids do videos, so they're probably better than me at it anyway. Right, so yeah, so the fact that things change all the time is, now you can, it is well, it's interesting and it's good because it's we're still sort of pre-launch, but at the same time it's frustrating because you're trying to work out things and then they stop happening, they stop performing the way they did before. So well, I mean, there are a number of ways of looking at this. Every month you get a new game because there's no update. But if you're really into, oh, I've got to get to maximum numbers and everything, and that's your only goal, it can be very frustrating because you can finally find a way how to squeeze the juice, so to speak, and then suddenly it changes. Now look at this. We're slowly applying experience points to alchemy, and then that is gonna pop, and we're gonna get a GM, and then this is gonna go from 7 to 8, and I will be an alchemist. There should be, I kind of think there should be a bit of music or some fireworks or, you know, something. All what happens is the 7 turns to an 8 and it's like, yeah, okay. So, so now we're just, we're grinding away here. Let me just tell you about my system I've got set up here. Yeah, like I told you, I've got my bags in for alchemy in 2 areas. So you can see on my left bag, which is, this is kind of where everything gets dumped, and there's a lot of stuff in there that I don't use yet, like chaos, plant pollen, Corpian poison gland. I've not yet got into poisons, or I have done 1 poison potion, which I made a lot of because it seemed quite a good way to, right, we need to, so shall I just keep making, now I've got 491 mandrake. God, it soon goes down, doesn't it? There was a recipe that didn't have mandrake in, and I think that's nightshade poison potion. How many flasks have we got? Oh my god, we've only got 14 flasks. I thought I just bought 360 flasks. No, I bought about 4,000. No, 300 flasks. It's not enough. Meh. It really isn't enough, is it? Okay, so let's crack on with this. The maximum is 4. Let's see. Now, we're pretty close to... This will be very frustrating if I get really close to getting the GM and then I run out of stuff and I have to nip out to the shops. Let's see. So, I'm torn now. We've got to watch. It's that final moment when you... right, okay, so we're out. Mother. Okay, we're out of flasks. Yeah. Okay, 1 more. That's not gonna. No, we're probably. I don't know. Was it 8? Probably 8 away. What have we got then? So we've got empty flasks now. So we can't do any potions. We haven't got any wood pulp. So we can't do. God damn it! Should have bought a Cubase. But we can. We can actually make engraving kits. I've never done them before. Yeah. Taming colours. No. It's going to have to be gems. So let's look what we've got now. I've got a load of onyx, but I wanted to save that to make glass because fragments, gem fragments, can make glass. And there's a few interesting recipes I can do glass, but I can always get stuff again. I've got the mandrake to do that, although I could go. I've got 50 onyx, so I could make, what's it called, necro gems. Oh, I've already got 38. See, the thing is, I'm trying to balance the amount of. I don't want a lot of stuff in one area, so it'll take a long time to shift it. Sapphires. What about Tempestry? 17. Oh, thaumaturgy. Let's make some thaumaturgy because we have loads of diamonds because they are the prevalent. Yeah, look, 906. No, 106 diamonds because they're the main ones in main gems in Elysium, and that's the best place to get silver. So we're going to make thaumaturgy gems. Let's have a look. Oh, here we go. So 10 mandrake. What have I got? 40. So I've got. So I could do 43. Okay. This is going to be really close, isn't it? Let's go for it. Let's do it. So we put that into our backpack, which is here, and that then will. Let me just look if I've got any more mandrake. Oh, I have got more mandrake. No, I've got 254. In the main one, I don't think I've got because I've transferred it all. Okay, so thaumaturgy, which is tricky to sell. Punch 20 in. Yeah, we got 20. There we go. Let's bring up the alchemy, and we are on the way. So Shroud of the Avatar is still my main game. It's the interest to me is in digital property. My intention is to write a book on digital property. The problem is with these games is they are deliberately designed to be addictive. Well, not necessarily addictive, but to be constantly interesting. And you get into the game and you end up not writing the book but playing the game instead, which is not good. So we need to be writing the book. But it's very interesting because I have spent in the past few days I had about let's see how much cash. Yeah, 125. I had about 180. About a few other bits and bobs. But, so I've probably spent about 50,000 on getting my alchemy to go from 90 to 100, which only gives me, I don't know, what was it? It looks like it's 0.1 for every one you go up, although it's exponential as well, so as you go down. So that's yeah, I was probably like 68 proficiency. It's now at 70.4, so it's hard. I mean, there's hardly any actual increase in my alchemy abilities. Here we go. Is it going to go in a minute? But it gives me that GM badge, which is, I can say to other people, hey, I'm a GM, yeah, look at me. It's social proof. Well, not social proof, is it? It's proof. It's not social proof. Nobody else is saying that. It's just I know another guy in my guild has 150 GMs, because I think there, what is there? Is it 400 or 200 skills altogether? And you could, if you wanted to, GM the whole lot. I think it's 200, but this guy's got 50. Okay, so that's okay. So I reckon let's give it 5 more, and you can now. Oh, come on! Why won't that change to 5? Let's just click it. 20 it changes to, but you click in 5. Well, it just puts 1 5. Right. So I should have a drum roll. Like, yeah, I think they should have a little bit of music playing. Why not? Okay, what do you think? The next one? Here we go. Any minute now. Ooh. Oh, there we go. We've popped. We've finally... And there you can see you've got the 8 there. Alchemy is a GM. And actually, if you press your MISC on your chat box, it will tell people that I've just... There you go. Lindo Man Cornwall skill has increased to level 100. And I'm not sure if anybody would ever be watching that. Nobody's talking in the guild, which is probably a good thing, because I don't want to record people talking in the guild anyway, because you never know what they're going to say. So now when I look at my crafting, well, I've got tailoring, I've got a GM in that, and alchemy. So I can now get the maximum, well, not the maximum, but I can get a good rate of masterwork done, because of course when you masterwork, in other words, when you add extra skills to the armor, to the weapon, there is a chance that the armor will break and it will be destroyed. And I think it's it goes something like, you know, it's like 80% the first try that you're going to make it, and then the second one it goes down to 40%, and it goes down to 20%. As you get higher, that figure gets reduced, so you always have the chance that things are going to break. I mean, even when it's 90% chance of success, you've still got that 10%, that 1 in 10 chance that it will break. And now, of course, the thing is with probability is that one day you will have where 3 in a row will break, even though it's still only 10%. And of course some people don't understand how probability works, and they think, oh, it's weighted against me. But if you actually look at how probability works and over a long period of time, it does all equal out, and I don't really have a problem with that. But some people have a real problem with that because they don't understand the probability, how it works. Anyway, so I've got tailoring, and my next is either going to be blacksmithing or carpentry. I'm thinking carpentry is really good because you seem to do a lot more with carpentry than you do with blacksmithing. But the problem is I don't have a prosperity tool for carpentry. For blacksmithing I do. But then I'm only 92. But then 92, what's it, 89 to 92 is smaller than 97 to 100. 97 to 100 is really hard. So, and you only know it, you only feel it when you actually, when you do it. So there you go. So this is me GMing alchemy. And as you can see, it's like, it's not that big a deal, really. But now I can go out and buy armor enchantment and weapon enchantment and start skilling. You can only buy those when this is at 50 anyway. So that has popped. So I need to go and visit the advanced alchemist trainer. I've got to find out where they hang out and go and see them. But I have actually overspent with stuff. Look at that. Well, that's not overspent. That's just because I do a lot of killing of wolves. So I've got 662 heads. They do actually sell quite easily at 15 gold a pop. But I have seen them being sold for more than that. Whether people buy them for that, I don't know. Maybe 10 at a time. But what else got? Look at this, all this mandrake root. But mandrake root's really useful, so you know I'm not gonna have a problem with that. Mortar and pestles. I don't know about you, but I have saved all my broken tools. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's just I want to take them all at the same time and sell them, so I can get 40 back from it. They cost 80. Oh my god! I've just realised. So if I get 40 back from mortar and pestle, that means the true cost of the mortar and pestle is 40 because I buy it at 80. So that means when you put it up against a prosperity tool, it's actually worse if you buy the prosperity tool, because for the same amount of gold, which is I think 69,000 now, buying a prosperity tool, you can buy 69,000 gold worth of mortar and pestle, and it will take you well past level 100. But of course, if you're still going to do, I mean, if I'm going to go and use this game for years, which I might possibly do, it might well have been worth. It might be worth buying them now. Actually, I'll probably have the gold. Although now I'm thinking that to get blacksmithing and carpentry to GM, it's going to cost me probably 50,000 each. And when you think about it in real money, that's about $10 each. So getting alchemy from 90 to 100, that's cost $10, which is about what, 8 quid. And 8 quid will get. It's not going to get you much, but you know, 8 quid's 8 quid. And I've been buying my. Actually, what I've done recently is I'm starting to use bags, starting to be organised. Now, see, look, it doesn't do that, does it? You would think you could just hover over the bag and it go in the bag, but no. So I have to do this. I have to open the bag and drag it all the way over there. Oh my god! So I've got a few gold crowns of the obsidians. Yeah, look at that corpse wax. I mean, I don't think I've. No, I have got rid of corpse wax. I sold it direct to the NPC vendor, which is probably a mistake. But if you need the cash, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Very few people, I think, buy corpse wax, but maybe I mean, it's very good with the potions. So let me show you a quick look around. Oh, I'm full of stuff, aren't I? Let me empty, because I'm not. Yeah. Okay, so let me empty my backpack of all this good stuff. So bear heads, black pearl can go in magic. I'm going to be using those again. Corpse wax, magic. Diamond can go in the main alchemy. Empty flask, magic. Oh, that's great. That's one of those ones that you have to put the number in to move it, which is very annoying. And mandrake root. We're going to use lots of those. Obsidian chips, which I haven't used that much of. I know recently they changed the amount of obsidian chips that would go into making obsidian ingot, and it was a huge difference. And if that had been, you know, basing your profitability in the game on that, you're going to be well, not stuffed, but you've got to be able to adapt at this stage of the game. And that's why I don't like, you know, producing too much information about this game, because formatted you won't get in, because it's going to change again. So let me show a quick. Now this recently I moved lots, actually only moved one lot up, but because I did, I've had to change anything. I've actually put all my crafting table. I'm overweight. Crafting tables. Yeah, I am overweight. Yeah, 1,500. I probably forgot. Oh, frig! I forgot all the bloody potions. Wolf heads. They always get forgotten. Right. Let me put my forestry stuff into the forestry chest. So I organise things. I put chests. I label them with different. We'll just grab this, but yeah. So I label them with different. I don't need the textiles, and I lay out the crafting tables. Not very neat, I know, but I've just moved in, like I said. I haven't had time to do the place up. Okay, so this is rocks and ores and stuff. Yeah, granite block. So I put the chests on a wall shelf, and that's good because you can if you want to move the wall shelf with the chest, it's quite easy to do. Okay, so I have to go back to the magic bag and leave. So I'm done spending stuff. I'm probably go out and gonna do some gathering. Stag carcass. No, that won't go in food. Where are we? Wolf said. There's so many little things in this to remember. Yeah, let's get rid of all the potions. Pristine elder wolf head. I had heard it said that they were reducing the drops for pristine heads, and you need a pristine head to make the wall plaques. What are they called? The mounted animal heads, which kind of looks good. Thinking about this game, I got into it because, you know, like I say, I was interested in writing a book on digital property, and this seemed to be an interesting game to base on that. But what's happened in the game is I enjoy it, even though it drives me mad, the problems in the game, which you know, it's because the game's not finished yet, so of course it's not working properly, and they change things quite drastically, which I don't really mind that aspect of it, because I know that we have to do that if to make the game work. You're going to have to change things that are not working, systems, and although I haven't done massive game development, I've done a bit of game development, and my god, it's complex. Especially, no, I don't need this. What do I need? I need the bag. There we go. Everything. Is it everything? No, it's not everything. Right, that's all my gear that I'm going to put on display. Oh, here we go. It's unknown. So these things have no use as yet. However, you could, if you wanted to, go and sell them to an NPC vendor, or even some players actually buy them. So 110 there. Yeah, so that's 22,000. So I've got 30, 50. So I've got 56. Probably 60,000. No, raw cotton's doing that. Let's take them out. So that's yeah. Dormant automaton monkey. I sold one of those for, I think it's 500. I put another one on. Then I put one on for 1,000. It hasn't sold. It's funny because you get people who try to sell things, but they never sell them, and then people see the price they're selling them for and think, oh, that's the price that you need, and it's not, because nobody's buying it. So how can it be the price if nobody's buying it? Something is only worth something when somebody buys something, because that's the signal that they're sending you. So no, that was wrong. I shouldn't have put smelting things in there. But oh, I should go and sell. I opened one of these the other day and it produced about 200 gold worth of stuff, but then I put it on for sale for 500 to see what happened, and it sells 500. I guess it's maybe you get occasionally something really cool. I don't know. Again, keeping track of stuff like that, of what the yellow supply bundles do, which is a new thing. It's just, they just had that where if you kill an NPC, a mob, you get stuff. Okay, so there you go. That's my alchemy leveling and a quick look around my crafting area. And oh yeah, I need to go and find where is all the tools. Is there broken tools? No, I've got a bag full of these red broken tools. That's empty. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So I've got a bag full of these. God, I might as well go and sell them all. Should we do that now? What time is it? I don't know. How long have we been going for? 37 minutes. Ah, shoot. We'll do it another day. Yeah, it's too long now. I'm sure you're tired. Want to go to bed. Have a nap. So, arrows, that needed to go into the armory. Where's the armory? I don't think we got that sorted out now. Okay, so that's me. If you've lasted this long, I would love it if you gave me a thumbs up. If you like it, you know, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, don't give me a thumbs down. Just don't do anything. But I'm not sure if you like it. I'm ever changing the look of this character. Really, it's just on whatever stuff I buy. If I buy, I mean, these, one of these copper. I mean, they're not quite interesting. Copper augmented chainmail leggings. That's what they look like. And I probably picked them up really, really cheaply. And because why not? Yeah, get the use out of them. God, it sounds really weird when you start talking like that. Okay, I'm probably not being heard. So, what's in here? Loads of stuff that needs to be repaired. But I've just, yeah. I mean, look at that, a copper halberd. Oh my god, durability is so, but I probably bought that really cheaply, like 200 gold. The durability is at 14, which is rubbish. The max is 30, which is rubbish, because I think a repair kit boosts you up to 40. And so, but then if the weapon's cheap, you know, why not buy it, use it, get the use out of it. Yeah, it's the same with a lot of these. Look at that. I said 14. That was at 60. So that's not bad actually. Yeah, I remember using that. Good stuff. Okay, I'm going to sign off. Thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like. If you want to subscribe, there is going to be more of these videos. I have no idea if these are good or bad. So let's see. Okay, talk to you later then. Bye.